Vlogalogue, how you guys doing? So, first off, I'm going to start by saying that yes, I was probably wrong in my choice of topic question for last week. It shouldn't so much have been what we would be willing to give up, it's what we'd want to substitute away, and what we'd be willing to accept a substitute for. And that's kind of what I was mentally trying to get at, but I did a horrible job of putting that out there, because obviously we're not going to give up like electricity, we're just going to get rid of coal and oil and put in place solar power. Like, that's a substitution. Although in some cases, like in the example of the artificially produced meat, would we be willing to accept that substitution? And that was my fault for not clarifying that, and both Kevin and Luke picked up on that. It isn't sacrifice, as Kevin pointed out in the topic, and I apologize for that. However, Jocelyn thought that perhaps instead of using, coal and oil, we'll just all get on bicycles and power the whole planet that way, which I think is a brilliant idea, because then we'll all be in really good shape. Also, it's a little bit of a Matrix suggestion, so we might wind up there anyway, depending on how Elon Musk does defending the world from artificial intelligences. So anyway, let's move on and talk about music this week, because recently I've been going down a bit of a music discovery phase type thing. I've been finding a whole bunch of new music and swapping it out for a lot of my older stuff. I've actually been deleting things from my digital music library that I've just listened to far too many times. However, there are gems in there that will never ever go away. And I thought it'd be cool if we all shared a particularly meaningful song, a helpful song, something that means a lot to you. It doesn't necessarily have to be the world's greatest song. It doesn't have to be your favorite song. But just something that sticks out in your digital music library. Kevin, don't go all out and write something new. That would be ridiculous. Just look at your digital library, I'm sure you have one, and pick a song. And then talk about it and why that song is important to you. For me, I'm going to pick Perpetuum Mobile by the Penguin Cafe Orchestra. Link in the doobly-doo, because we don't want to infringe on copyright. So let's just put the links in the description and go listen to it. I love this song, all 17 seconds of it, because it is a bit repetitive, but I don't know, that's part of the reason I really like it. This counter on just my laptop alone had over 982, well, it had 982 plays on it. And that's just my laptop. I've had it on my phone, and that's since I last reinstalled my operating system, which is a little while ago, but not that long ago. And I've had this song in my library for years and years. It is basically my go-to, just put it on the background and get work done. There hasn't really been a week in, I don't know, since 2009 or something, that I haven't listened to this song. It's the perfect, for me, just drown out all the stupid little things that go on in my head, and just concentrate music. Because without this type of music on, I get super distracted. And this was the first song that I ever found that really let me get work done. I credit the song with graduating from high school, and subsequently my first college degree, and coming up on my next college degree, because this was one of the first times I really realized that music could help me get work done. Which is probably a very obvious thing, but it was really game-changing for me back in 2009, early 2010, when I came across this particular music piece. It's from a French movie I've never even seen, and I know basically nothing about the band. It's an orchestra, kind of an orchestra. It's a weird mix between a band and an orchestra, but I really like the music. But yeah, let us know. Share your musical tastes, and a particular song that you find really, really impactful, important, inspiring, whatever descriptor you'd like to use, and let us all know. And until next week, Vlogalogue, have a wonderful time. Bye.